Imagine waking up tomorrow morning. The birds are still singing, the sun is still shining, the wind is still blowing, everything seems normal. But then you look outside. The streets are empty. No cars, no people, no voices, no movement. You grab your phone, no messages, no calls, no internet. You run outside, still nobody. Not your neighbors, not your friends, not a single human being. Every person on Earth has disappeared. Just for one day. What would happen? Would the world stay peaceful, or would everything begin falling apart within hours? And here's an even stranger question. Would you survive the day? Let's find out. At first, it might actually feel exciting. No school, no work, no traffic, no responsibilities. For a moment, it feels like the entire world belongs to you. You could walk into any shopping mall, sit alone in a movie theater, explore places you've never been allowed to enter. But how long would that excitement last? An hour? Maybe less? Because eventually, one terrifying question appears. Where did everyone go? And are they coming back? Suddenly, being the only person left on Earth doesn't sound so fun anymore. For a while, most things would continue working. The lights stay on, water still flows from the tap, your phone still has battery. Everything appears normal. But modern civilization is like a giant machine, and machines don't run forever without people. Now think about something terrifying. At the exact moment everyone disappeared, thousands of airplanes would still be in the sky. Passengers vanish, pilots vanish, but the planes keep flying. Autopilot takes over for a while. Then fuel starts running low, and one by one, aircraft begin falling from the sky. Across oceans, across mountains, across cities. Imagine standing outside and seeing a passenger jet crashing in the distance. And that's only one problem. Millions of cars are moving every second. Without drivers, many continue rolling until they hit something. Some crash into buildings. Some collide with each other. Within hours, roads become filled with abandoned vehicles. The busy world suddenly freezes in place. But what about animals? Your dog wakes up. No owner, no breakfast, no familiar voice. At first, pets would simply wait, because that's what they always do. But as the hours pass, confusion begins. Cats start exploring, dogs start searching. And zoo animals? If systems fail, some could escape their enclosures. Imagine walking through an empty city and spotting a giraffe wandering down the street, or hearing lions somewhere in the distance. The world would begin feeling very strange, very quickly. And then there's the internet. At first, your phone might still work, but the internet isn't magic. It's millions of computers connected together around the world. Those computers need electricity, cooling, maintenance, people. Without people, servers begin shutting down, websites disappear, apps stop working, streaming services vanish. One by one, the digital world begins fading away. For most of human history, the internet didn't exist. And now, in less than a day, it starts disappearing again. As the hours continue, another problem begins to grow: electricity. Power plants can run automatically for a while, but power grids need constant monitoring. Normally, thousands of workers keep everything balanced. Now, nobody is watching. Automatic safety systems begin shutting sections down. One neighborhood loses power, then another, then another. Entire cities slowly begin going dark. And when night arrives, everything changes. The silence becomes impossible to ignore. No conversations, no engines, no music, no television, no construction, no airplanes overhead. For the first time in centuries, many cities would become completely quiet, and that silence might be more frightening than anything else. Because humans are surrounded by noise every day. Take it all away, and the world starts feeling wrong, almost like a dream, or maybe a nightmare. Meanwhile, nature barely notices. The oceans keep moving, birds continue flying, fish continue swimming. The Earth existed for billions of years before humans, and it knows exactly how to continue without us. Which raises an interesting question. Does the planet need us? Or do we need it far more than it needs us? As darkness spreads across the world, something unexpected happens. You stop worrying about power. You stop worrying about the internet. You stop worrying about technology. Instead, you start missing people. Your friends, your family, your neighbors, even complete strangers. Humans aren't designed to be completely alone. We're social creatures. We survive together, work together, laugh together. Take away every other person on Earth, and the loneliness becomes overwhelming. Most people think being alone would be fun, until they imagine what true loneliness actually feels like. Then, just as the day is about to end, something impossible happens. The clock reaches exactly 24 hours. Suddenly, people begin reappearing, everywhere, in homes, in offices, in airports, in restaurants, in cities, in villages. Billions of people return at the exact same moment. For a few seconds, nobody understands what's happening. Then the questions begin. Why are airplanes missing? Why is the internet failing? Why are parts of the power grid down? What happened during those 24 hours? But after spending one entire day completely alone on Earth, you would never look at humanity the same way again. The traffic wouldn't seem quite as annoying. The crowds wouldn't seem quite as frustrating. The noise wouldn't bother you as much. Because you'd finally understand something most people never think about. The thing that makes Earth special isn't the buildings. It isn't the technology. It isn't the cities. It's the people. And for one very strange day, they were all gone. One final question. If you were the only person left on Earth for 24 hours, what would be the very first thing you'd do? Tell me in the comments. And if you enjoyed this journey, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another adventure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.